when we come in, there is a blueprint. Earth is part of a holographic blueprint, a map, and we're part of that map. And we have a matrix of how we work on all levels. And different things happen to us, and we get diseases, and we get different things go on that conflict us or bring our health down or move us away from that matrix. And you can try and deal with those things, and you have to know how to process those things. But actually, in reality, to heal those things, you have to move back to the matrix, that initial health, which is also connected back into spirituality and creation before that matrix, before you entered Earth, before you entered this body, before you were conceived. And with holographic breathing, as it so clearly relates to suckling and the breath of when we're suckling, and a whole healing system that is engaged when the baby is suckling. Even these movements are happening when the baby is not suckling. The movement of the hands and feet, the movement of the tongue. These are all part of a system, and these are all activated in holographic breathing and bring us back to that original matrix. So there is the trauma of things. But if you just engage with the trauma, you can quite often just go round and round in circles, being a victim of something that's happened to you. But if you go back to the original matrix, you go back before that happened to you, and you feel the health and reality and naturalness of before. You get a blueprint, you get an image, you get a feeling, an experience to live uncluttered in that way by the things that we have picked up. And that doesn't say those things will go away, but it lessens their hold, and then being able to see the difference and process these things that have happened to us just by, you don't have to do anything, you just let them run through, and each time you drop back to the matrix, it lessens its hold, and you more and more relate to this initial health, this initial place, which in turn relates back into creation. So that is what we will be working with, this initial matrix, how it opens through the breath in holographic breathing, and the matrix is through the face. Now I know this matrix is mirrored over and over through the whole body, and I'm bit by bit teaching that in an experiential way as we go through. But you have to take into consideration that the breath arrives at the face, and the face is a moving, breathing, holographic representation of the body and all parts of the body, whole and in their separate natures, right down to the individual cell. So the breath arrives at this matrix in the face and breathes. And you can use that as a way of accessing different areas of your body and healing them. So that is what we will be doing. We will be accessing that matrix, accessing the nose and the maxillary sinuses, and to the main part working with the lungs and trachea, but that's also reflected in the brain and in the cranium, and we'll be working with that, and through the whole body, and we'll be working with that. But there is a very specific energy to the maxillary sinuses, very intrinsic healing energy. There are the illnesses and things or traumas that clutter it, but beneath that there is an intrinsic, healthy, healing energy, and we will be contacting that. And the same is as for the breath through the nose. So we will be opening up in that area. So that is what we'll be working with tomorrow. So please come along and enjoy. There's a link below to my website where you can enroll for this webinar. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.